Hey, it's September 20th. It's 83 degrees. Beautiful day, partly cloudy skies, just a little bit of wind. I'm gonna go into this hive. Last week, the queen was on top, so I rotated the boxes to get her back in the bottom. So we'll see how she handled that. Okay, don't see the queen up there. Okay, go light my smoker again. Sorry about that. Oh yeah. Okay, we start out off here. Yeah, there are a bunch of bees up here. I want to see. Hive beetle is dead now. All right, this frame's about half full of nectar and about half full of pollen. Some orange, some dark orange, and some almost white pollen. See a drone. I actually see 3 or 4 drones. See what you put them down here out of the way. There's some bees actually festooning up on the top. Looks like they're going to continue working on that. That comb was started last year, that little bit there in the middle. Keep trying to get them to finish it up, and they haven't done much with it yet. Yeah, lots of pollen in here. A lot of pollen. All right, this side is, Okay, there's pollen around here. But in the middle where it looks dry, there's actually a bunch of eggs in there. So she's come back up here, even though I put her on the bottom last week. She's come back up in these empty spots and laid, which is great. Same thing on this side. Here I got a dome of pollen and nectar. And the bottom center is full of eggs. Oh yeah. Well, they started pulling this wax back in the spring, and they started in 3 places on each. On left and right, they have worker size cells, but in the middle, they drew that out as drones, and you see the cappings on the drone cells there, and I see a queen cup. See if there's anything in it. No, it's dry. All right, this next one is a plastic frame that I've had in different hives over the last couple years. Never did anything with it, so last spring I had a little bit of wax melted, so I went ahead and coated all the 4 I had that were plastic, and they actually drew a little bit out on this, but as you can see, it's not very much. And everything that's, I'd say down to about middle ways, is nectar, and the rest of it is nothing in it, it's empty. And all of this side's full, it's either nectar or pollen. They haven't drawn out any more on it since springtime. I think I'll move that one over when I go to close it back up. Take this out. Some of the frames I moved up last week had larvae in them, so this side I can see is got a lot of capped worker brood, and just a little bit at the top's nectar. That's pretty. And a lot of bees gonna open up there. And on this side, once they've hatched or once they've emerged, they've actually filled it up with nectar. So and once again, the bees are really calm, but they're really working today. There are a lot of bees going in and out the front. Nectar flow started about 2 weeks ago. We had a rain night before last, and they really bumped up yesterday and today. There's really been a lot of flights going out. Okay, this one has, oh, there's the queen. She just ran around to the other side. See her right there on the bottom. There she goes. There's another queen cup, but it's empty. So she's right in the middle. She came back up here. So she's laying up here again. So I'm gonna have to, and I've got apivar strips in. I moved them down to the bottom when I moved her last time, but since she's come back up, I'm gonna have to at least move them up a little bit. We'll see how much brood's down there. This one's stuck down pretty good over here. Now, I can't really tell if this is really dark comb, so I can't tell if there are eggs in the bottom of that dried out spot. Or here's another good frame of brood that's going to be hatching soon. This one, pretty comb. It's all full of nectar. I don't see them festooning on it, but oh yeah, they are. You see them right there hanging on each other. They do that so they can draw wax. So that's good. Maybe they're going to draw that one out even though it's out on the edge. And what I think I'll do, I had this one, this plastic one, I was going to since it's almost all nectar and almost all finished, I'm going to put it over here. I don't know that they'll finish drawing it out, but they might if it's next to that one they're working on. Let's see. They really are calm. This is that one I already looked at. They're pretty bees. There are a lot of drones on here. So they did hatch out some drones this past week. Let's see what's in the bottom box. Yeah, I'm really having trouble with this today, aren't I? Like I said, I moved this one down last week. Had the queen down here, but she decided she wanted to go back up on the top. This comb is pretty much empty. The next two are just foundationless and they haven't started drawing it yet. Okay, I just got rid of 3 hive beetles. This one is mostly capped brood, and the part in the middle that's not, doesn't have brood in it, they aren't, it's just empty. Looks like they've cleaned it up. I don't know if they're going to try to put nectar back in her, or try to, or they're going to bring her back down here to lay. Oh yeah, and they're festooning on this. See the bees hanging there, drawing wax. Now this comb, a third of it's queen size, worker size cells, and the other part, that part sticking down, is drone size. There's larvae on this side and capped larvae on this side. Okay. All right, there's plenty of room for her to lay on this one. All that in between, all the cells in between the brood are dry, so she has room to lay there. Okay, and here again, places where the brood is hatched are all dry. The rest of it's undrawn. She'll still have places to lay up on top. I'm gonna put one of these in here because they don't really have 10 frames here. And then I'm gonna put the other one up on top in between. Hey babies. That's cool. There we go. So, I wish they had more going on in the bottom here, but I'm gonna leave it just to see what they'll do next week. I'll reverse them again if I have to. Hoping she'll come back on her own down here. Maybe not, but let's see. See if my smoker stayed lit this time. I must have it packed too tight. There we go. All right, girls, let's go on down to the bottom. Okay, girls. Right. Well, that could be better, but man, there's a lot of bees in there. Let's see what they do for next week.